Hello everyone, and welcome back to the RENSON'sYard. Yard. In this episode, I make a new exhaust for my truck. Okay, I got the exhaust out. Wasn't too difficult, but I wasn't able to save the bolts. Although those had been off last year when I repainted the truck. This time they were completely rust welded in place and I just snapped them off. Yeah, the exhaust came off in two parts. This is where it was rusted through, so that part was just flapping freely. This is what I'm left with here. So the exhaust manifold and the little catalyst can, that's part of it here at the bottom. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, almost straight through, but some baffles, I guess. Huh, that's not too bad. One thing I'll notice though is that it immediately becomes hot. Just holding it in my hand like that, and it's already quite warm to the touch. So yeah, if that's the factory exhaust, I could probably cut the pipe somewhere in here and then fit this on. This thickness is only really an illusion because on the inside, you probably can't see, but it is quite a bit thinner. So this is a double wall pipe. Maybe I could keep this piece, put this on. Trying to keep all the heat away from the transmission as much as possible. I found a new candidate. This is most of the exhaust system from a 2003 Honda CRV. It might be a bit big for my application, but we'll see if it can make it fit. So for the size, this is just right. And for the length, it's definitely a bit long. Up next, I'll do the exact same test again, but using only the muffler this time. Update time. I had a good bit of fun removing the old bolts here, but now I've replaced them with new ones and I reinstalled the first section of the exhaust. Then I tried to fit only the resonator, but unfortunately the resonator itself is too long and it comes to hit against the shock here. So I've just mounted up the muffler itself with a bit of green tape and now I'll test to see how it sounds. Hopefully it's all right, because when I tried it earlier, it sounded better with the resonator, but the muffler, when I tried to fit it, it still had the flange on it, so I definitely didn't have a good seal against the pipe, and maybe that's where most of the sound was from. not too bad. Looks like the engine itself is louder than the exhaust is. Okay, more progress. So this is reinstalled. I've welded the muffler into position. And also bent the hanger a bit so it would hang correctly. Now, this is what I have. So the muffler exits just before the axle. It does run properly. It does sound pretty good. But I'm not sure I can have it that close, because getting the axle all hot isn't great. And also the fuel tank, that's right behind it, so that's kind of in the path of the hot gases here. One option would be to cut it off close here and then bend it above the axle, or cut it on an angle here and just leave it as is for now. It's probably what I'm going to do, as I don't have any more exhaust pipe, and the exit here is 2-inch, and what I've been using for now was 1.5 inches. I'm back. I've now driven my truck a few hundred kilometers since the exhaust install, and same goes for the carburetor. If you haven't seen that video, I'll have it linked up top somewhere. And everything's holding up pretty well. The exhaust sounds good. The engine runs quite well. I did have to get used to the new torque and power curves, which are quite different from the previous setup. So I can allow myself to rev the engine a bit higher, and I have to be careful in the lower RPMs that it doesn't stall. So I guess the big difference is now power comes on later and stays on later. When towing, I get to use the low gear a bit more, since first is almost too fast for driving on grass or taking off with a full load. So I have to start off in low and then make my way through the gears. Overall, top speed, well, sustainable top speed, is about 90 to 95 kilometers an hour, which is almost 10 kilometers an hour more than what I could really sustain with the previous setup. So that's quite nice. Having the exhaust that exits here before the axle, I thought that might cause some issues, but even after longer drives, the axle does get warm, but there's enough airflow under here that everything's still reasonable. And on short drives, it's not noticeable at all. So overall, I'm quite happy with the setup. Everything works well. It seems to be reliable. So I'm quite happy. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And as usual, thank you so much for watching.